Restored Republic via GCR update as of January 6, 2018. Transcript and links on iqdcalls.com. Rumors compiled January 6, 2018 by Judy Byington. Judy note, from intel received in the last few days, it was my opinion that the RV holdup this week was due to a storm that disabled 7 states. The kingpin of the GCR, the new Iraqi dinar rate, would go public Saturday. January 6. Trump would announce that the U.S. currency was asset/gold backed on Monday, January 8. We would be in the banks to exchange starting Tuesday, January 9. The new currency rates would go public via the Forex on January 15, and members of a political elite pedophile ring were being arrested and given a one-way ticket to Gitmo, where there would be military tribunals evaluating their criminal acts against thousands of innocent children, plus their treasonous acts against U.S. citizens. January 5, 2017 TNT call, with Rayren98, and Tony, replay on iqdcalls.com. 1. We did a call on Christmas Day, December 25, 2017 because of what was going on in Iraq, with the rates showing up on everyone's cards at the same rate. Iraq announced today, January 5, 2018 that they are issuing international cards to new reporters as well. 2. We know that they activated the ATMs so citizens can withdraw money in the Green Zone, Baghdad, and in Kurdistan. 3. The Iraqi 2018 budget will come out with the new numbers, because the rate has already come out on the cards. That part is done, so far as we are concerned. 4. The plan in December was for us to go the last 10 days of the month, and for it to hit Forex on January 2, but it didn't happen. 5. I have been approved to tell you the following. 6. Every Monday the banks reconcile their transactions, and they reconcile the entire year in the first week of January. All banks do this, everywhere in the world. It's always done on a weekend when the banks are closed, and it doesn't have anything to do with the RV. 7. On December 29, last Friday, they were given a new plan for how this is going to be paid out. Yesterday we took that plan out of the country to be verified. Government people, treasury people, and global traders are all involved, and also people on committees that are trying to explain all this to us so we can explain it to you. We need to verify that our sources are getting the same thing, and we go over it as well. I sent it up the chain, and they said that they sent it to us in December. So we went through everything, and there are some minor changes. 8. The GCR was scheduled for January 2, but that didn't happen. The currencies were now scheduled to hit the Forex on January 15 and then float in value until they settle out. 9. However, they don't want people to wait until it goes on Forex. They want as many as possible to exchange with stable rates, not wait for Forex. 10. I was given a start date and a time for the 800 numbers to be issued, and I will not tell you those dates and times. 11. The plan is for the internet group to go before currencies were on the Forex January 15. 13. All those internet people who are not in a group will start next week, based on appointments made through the 800 numbers. It's not going to take a week to be paid. You'll go in, exchange, and get paid right away. 14. Paymasters were supposed to be given money yesterday and today, January 5. 15. Those in tiers 2 and 3 groups could start seeing payments over the weekend, or even later this afternoon. They should be paid out today. Your paymasters are getting paid before everyone else, but it will take them time to pay you, based on the size of the group. There are paymasters and sub-paymasters, and the money has to be divided up, etc. 16. Today they explained that we will get a lot more money than initially planned. Oil prices have gone up, contracts have been paid out, and that caused some money to go up. 17. The plan was for the dinar to be released, and there is a certain percentage to be released every day, and then to cap out at a certain rate. They gave us both the percentages and the cap rate, and I will talk about those after it happens. 18. Contract rates would be done in a few days. 19. The contract rates have changed as well, and groups will be notified by their paymasters. Anyone else who is not in a group, I can tell you where it will max out. 20. There is a fee of 1.5% for the banks to do your exchange. If you let it be, that fee will be negotiable. 21. Municipal bonds. People with 20 million and above, during your exchange they will ask you to invest in your community, your local municipalities. This has been approved by most of the regional Federal Reserves. They are going to tell you this during your exchange, and be forceful about it, but it is still your choice. They asked me to encourage you to do it, to give back to your own community and to become local leaders. 22. There will be a 5-year bond that pays at 6 to 7% per year. You can possibly negotiate for more. You can do the municipal bonds at that rate, or you can leave it in the bank and get 10 to 12%. Or you can tell them that if they can match the bank investment rates, then you will take the bond. 23. The municipal bond deal is a renewable contract, and you can go up to 20 years at 6 to 7%. You can renew it a month before the end of the term. The bank cannot cancel on you. Plus, it may be possible to negotiate into double digits. Always ask for a higher rates if you want to. 24. Based on the amount that you have, and you tell that bank you want a Tier 1 deal or a Tier 2 deal, they will let you know if you qualify. If you do, you might get weekly interest. At the end of the first year, you could make 100% profit, and this is a 5-year contract. 25. As long as you know the range, ask the bank how to get the higher rate. That might mean leaving more money in the bank for a longer period of time. 26. The bond opportunity is also applicable to our Canadian friends. 27. Negotiate and see what's in your favor. Look at your community and the strength of the bank, compare the offers. With the banks you will get more perks, and you get to negotiate rates, benefits, etc. On the community side you can negotiate annual or semi-annual rates. But the banks will come down hard to get you to support your communities. 28. That would also be a tax-free activity, with the municipal bonds. That feature will also be available for those with less than 20 million, for those who want those bonds. However, you will have to ask for it. At 20 million or more, you will be targeted. 29 NDAs need to sign for any of the contract rates. Regular people have a 5-page NDA. Now I'm hearing an 86-page NDA lasting 15 years, and some people turned that down. It's your decision, it's based on how much money you have, if you have enough for the next 10 to 20 years. That is the basis of whatever offers the bank makes when you ask for the rates. 30. The only tax you should be paying is on interest/income after the exchange, not on the exchange itself. I was told there will be no state tax. I talked to someone yesterday, and her state told her she would get taxed on that money. So I don't know. What I would do is to ask my state what they expect to happen. Most states don't even know about the treaties or other documents that say they cannot tax this money. My understanding is that you will pay income tax on the interest or earnings only. 31. There are only 6 currencies in the first basket. There are 9 listed for the next basket, and that is at least 6 months away. 32. The contract rates will run out in the first 10 to 15 days. They want to be done by then because they want to be done with us, the internet group, by that time. 33. The general public will only get the international or forex rates. 34. Rates. Rupiah, $1.05. Iranian rial, $1.05. Dinar. January 4th there was a bank in Wisconsin and a bank in California that paid out the dinar at over $2. The Iraqi dinar right now is $3.36, or thereabouts. The rate on the dinar will be $3.67 when it comes out. There is also a $5 rate, but I cannot talk about that here. The rate for the dinar 2018 to 19 should be between $5 and $6. This is not the initial rate, but that's where they see it settling for 2018 to 2019, for 18 months. Dong. Screen rate $0.47, contract rate $2.20. Zim. There are 8 ZIM notes on the list of what will be exchanged. All the 50 and the 100 notes at each level. They will accept 150 trillion, 150 billion, 150 million, 150,000 ZIM notes. If they take 5 zeros from the ZIM and if the rate is 12 cents, that would be $120 million per 100 trillion note. If no zeros were taken off, but 5 zeros were added behind the cent dot, and if the rate started at 0.00000012, that would be $120 million per 100 trillion note. The ZIM screen rate was $0.00000012 or $120 million per 100 trillion note. The ZIM rate may fluctuate between $0.00000012 and $0.00000022. The ZIM will float. You may want to watch it before going in. The high for the ZIM rates should eventually be 72 cents, but it will take a while to get there. It will probably be 18 months, and many will probably jump on the 11 to 22 cents on the table. 35. We don't know if the ZIM will float between 12 and 22, or if there will be a contract rate of some kind. Hopefully we will get that information this afternoon before things go crazy. If so, we will have another call and explain it before people rush in there. 36. All currencies will float once they appear on the Forex January 15th. 37. Based on what we are told on this next call, we might have to have another TNT call today, or before the 800 number call. Banks are telling their people that with the next call, they will go to their positions in the call centers. 38. You would have a 20-year contract for your payout that could be renewed every year. 39. You could negotiate to get paid interest on your contract every week. 40. You should ask, how do I get the higher rate? Do I need to sign a contract? Do I need to leave my money at your bank for a longer period of time? B. Call. Yosef has flash till call. State of readiness with Yosef January 5th. 18 replay link on iqdcalls.com. 1. On January 18th the UN becomes the world's reserve currency. 2. The UN, World Bank, IMF, European Union have all been reformed. 3. Tomorrow night Saturday, January 6th will be a big night when all the banks in the world are closed 8 p.m. Estate to 8 am Estate. C. Intel Alert. Operation Disclosure GCR/RV Intel Alert. 1. The current situation remains the same with no significant developments. Sources have become very quiet. 2. The cabal were still being rounded up and their plans foiled by the alliance. 3. Insiders such as QAnon are better informed about the cleanup operation. 4. We continue to wait for a declaration of victory and the RV release. D. The big call. Additional notes. Bruce, the U.S. Treasury released Iraq to show their new dinar rate, which should be active early January 6, 2018 Saturday morning Iraqi time on the Central Bank of Iraq website. There were 17 nations with companies coming to Iraq on Saturday and Sunday January 6, 7 to sign off on contracts at the new dinar rate. For these countries to begin business by Sunday January 7th, the new rate has to be there. E. Frank 26, KTFA on Sun, Mon. January 7th, 8 Iraq will again meet with the IMF about monetary reform. On Monday January 8th banks around the world do a software update. There should be a 72-hour wait, so on Tuesday January 9th to Thursday, January 11th a window opens for Iraq to show a new rate. F. Clinton, human trafficking. Video link on iqdcalls.com, destroying the illusion 1.5 storm surge, planes arrests Clinton Sessions Fusion GPS Comey and more. Intercept, my life as a New York Times reporter in the shadow of the war on terror. Freemasons leader rejects claim group is blocking police reform. Link on iqdcalls.com. Egypt detains 75 people in human trafficking probe. Link on iqdcalls.com. U.S. Attorney General appoints 17 interim top prosecutors. Link on iqdcalls.com. Justice Department investigating Clinton Foundation overpay to play allegations. link on iqdcalls.com. Justice Department reopens Hillary Clinton email investigation, link on iqdcalls.com. More classified emails found on Weiner's laptop, Judicial Watch says, link on iqdcalls.com. Trump election fraud investigations fate unclear after move to DHS, link on iqdcalls.com. Party is over, federal judge rules Fusion GPS must turn over bank records, link on iqdcalls.com. Comey's original Clinton memo released, cites possible violations, link on iqdcalls.com. G. Global elite taken to Gitmo, link on iqdcalls.com. H. Clinton Foundation, Dr. Jerome Corsi, Roger Stone, Alex Jones, video, Trump's executive order readies Gitmo for Clinton Mafia. I. U.S. Shadow Government, Deep State, Shadow Government revealed, Senior Executive Service. End report. Transcript and links on iqdcalls.com. Thank you.